The center of most of our problems revolve around our inner well-being. It's about education, mental health, emotional health. You know how I know? Everyone can farm. Everyone can sustain themselves. They can steal, they can lie, they can do whatever they need to do to get their resources. What's the difference between thriving and surviving? It's your mental health. 100%. Now, what is suffering in the world? Poverty, drugs, abuse, violence, chaos, war. And what does that all stem from? Mental health. Now, what do we treat mental health with predominantly in this society? Drugs. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know about the basics and the most important values of life because I've survived. I've been on the street, I've had nothing, I've had no roof, no shelter, no financial freedom, nothing like that, absolutely nothing. Anyways, I've survived, and how did I survive? Mental health. How did I survive? I was strong here. Did it matter? Anything matter? No. Absolutely not. Here, all that fucking matters. 100%. Now, how do you get strong in here to the point where you can survive rape, molestation, abuse, violence? You know, anything that comes at you, how can you survive it? Natural disasters, anything. Just, you imagine it and you survive. How do you get through it? Is it really all about here and in here? Sometimes you need to use the physical. Sometimes you need to use the emotional, the mental, the spiritual. There's every aspect that you can apply to yourself. And it's all going to be unique to every single person. That is why counseling sucks. Anyways, it's not tailor-made to the individual, is it? No, it's based on a curriculum that's biased and it's outdated and it's shit. It's shit. The government institution is shit. And we don't want it. It's trash. Goodbye.
Perfect. Thank you.
Now, the first step at getting to the core of mental health in our country is you. And the certification of our therapists and our qualified practitioners that have the power and ability to diagnose us, label us, and medicate us, even against our will. That all needs to be crushed, because it's unfair, it's actually hurting people even more, being stuck on a medication that has symptoms that are fucking draining and unmotivating and fattening and hormonal effects, and it's just fucked. It affects every system that you can possibly imagine, to the point where if you're on mental health medication for too long, you will get a chemical imbalance and be drug dependent for the rest of your life. And that's conveniently revenue. Are we revenue? Fuck off. At the end of the day, who should have the most power at recognizing and evaluating and authorizing the mental health, the inner well-being of you, and what medication works for you? What drug are you going to choose upon the various list of drugs? Are you going to choose something based on fluoride that creates infertility and fucking docileness and just fucks you up, that Hitler used in his fucking concentration camps? Because fluoride's in nearly all of the fucking medications available nowadays. So, pharmaceuticals, meh. Pharmaceuticals, meh. What about the illicit drugs? What about the illegal drugs like marijuana? Marijuana, the basis of like anything awesome in the world. Fuck yeah, like all the great movies, everyone, you know, all the great artists, everyone's tried a bit of ganja, everyone's been there. Bob Marley, he's like the most peaceful motherfucker ever. Now, if you haven't already recognized in your lifetime what the root of all the problems in the world are caused from, it's from within us. Our mental, emotional health, our nervous system that runs our entire bodies is based on our stress levels, our emotional levels, our function of our brain and our ability to coordinate thoughts to actions and movements. That is the essence of the problem here. People on the inside are damaged, and they're not able to heal themselves enough to express and get their inner peace and knowledge and power out. Everyone is capable. Everyone is capable. Everyone is fucking capable of empowering themselves. You need to know your power and claim it. No one else can. No one else can for you. 100%, you've got to do it. And as ridiculous as it sounds, as much as every person's going to hate it, how do you solve all your problems? Choices. Every choice you make is important and significant to every other relative possibility that's going to happen to you. And I can fucking say, for every shit fucking possibility that life can play out, you can rise above as a choice. I can be trapped in a dark room, in a cage. You can lock me up. I can just be in my head because I have no physical movement left. I'll still be laughing, singing, and dancing in my own way possible because I know I have that power in here. Because you've done it to me. The government has done it to me. They've locked me up. They've punished me. They've tranquilized me. They've forced me into situations where I have no fucking choice. I can't even move because they've locked me in an isolation room. I am sick of all the fakes. I'm sick of the stereotypes and the people who are not even individual anymore. You're just following one another like fucking lost sheep in a fucking circle. Fucking break the circle, break the cycle, break through and rise up and claim your power. It's up here, right above in your higher self, your best possible self that you can ever develop. And you don't even know the capabilities, you don't even know the possibilities because you haven't even tried, have you? You don't believe in yourself because the world's taught you that one person is powerless. The world has taught you that one person is insignificant, but you have no idea the power of one human being can create. Until you use your power, until you excel, until you invest in yourself and love in yourself, you're never going to get anywhere. And trust me, it's all in your choice. It's all within your palm. You've got the ingredients now. Bake that motherfucking. When you bake that motherfucking cake, that is when you get one slice of how beautiful it's going to be. The world is going to fucking be in your fucking palm. You're going to blossom. And it's all about you and empowering who you are. Fuck what the world thinks. Fuck what the world says. You need to believe in yourself. You need to have your back because you're the only one that's going to do it. You're the only one that has the capability or the power. And trust me, don't bother looking to anyone else for reassurance. I know I'm a skeptic, I'm a pessimist. I love to fact check over and over and over again. I love to make my mistakes over and over again. And the thing is, mistakes are the best possible lessons that you can ever make. Lessons. Life experience. Make every fucking mistake possible. Do it. Blow it. What's the worst that can happen? You end up in a jail cell? You can still have fun there. When you realize everything is a choice. Everything. Of course, that doesn't mean you're always going to be in control, and that's not what it's ever been about. It's about when you do have control. What is the choice you make? When you are out of control, what is also the choice you make? Do you surrender when you're out of control? Do you release? Do you let it be? Are you accepting that it's not within your power at that moment? And are you just letting go? Because the universe is going to pull you up and pull you down like nothing. Like nothing, because you're weightless. But just like a drop in the ocean, you are powerful. Without one of you, without all of you, we are all nothing and we are all everything. That's the way of the universe. Riddles, mysteries, and it's meant to be confusing, it's meant to be complex, but it's also meant to be so simple. It's meant to be beautiful and it's meant to be ugly. It's duality. Now, this idea of perfection gets everyone, and it's bullshit. We don't want perfect. We want truth, genuine, real. And being real, you have a shadow. Everyone has a shadow. Everyone. We can't run from it, we can't hide from it. It's just a part of us. Now, do you love that shadow? and let yourself fly along like bird in the wind, just partying on and just fucking accepting that shadow as the beautiful side of your darker self, you know? Or do you fucking hate yourself over your own reflection?